All right, what is up? I can't speak right now. What is up, everyone? Hopefully, you guys are all doing good. So, let's talk about what we got going on today. Hey guys, guess what? I'm here on time. It's 9:15. That's how you know that I'm locked in right now. Okay, here's what I'm thinking so far for the morning. Actually, first, I'm gonna take this real quick. We got market open in 13 minutes. So here's kind of what I'm thinking right now. We have this really nice accumulation range right here. I know the higher time frame is bullish, but even if the higher time frame is bullish, we should at least come take this accumulation range, because they're going to want to get more orders filled to send it higher. But here's the thing. I actually think if I zoom out here, alright, here's my prediction right now. So, on the higher time frame, we are bullish, but we did just take out a pretty significant high here. Trying to figure out. Let me go down the lower time frame, because just let me I just need 1 second. Okay, yeah, here we go. We have an old previous week's high right here that we took out. So that's the first thing, is we take out we have this previous week's I can't speak. I don't know what's going on. We have this old previous week's high that we took out. And also, I measure this out here. This is a giant liquidity pool. All of this is a giant liquidity pool. So, I know higher time frame is bullish, but we just kind of finished this low resistance liquidity run, and we took out our objective, which was previous week's high. So now I'm thinking, okay, on the lower time frame, you can see here on the lower time frame. Actually, I'm curious if there's a gap. Let me go look. Just pop down the lower time frame. I'm just thinking real quick. I'm considering all possibilities, guys. I'm considering all possibilities, because higher time frame is bullish, right? Higher time frame is bullish. We have this 1 hour gap. Guys, you guys know me. I am not going to say one way has to be the way. You know, I'm considering all possibilities. But unless something's obvious, we're not going to force anything. When is market open? 10 minutes? Okay. So one thing that I find interesting, though, is so far, we're kind of running on a 15-minute model, because, or I guess it's a 5-minute model. Or what was I thinking? Oh, was it this? Yeah. So actually, that's a bad example. There is a FAG from 221 on the daily chart. Let's go look at that. FVG from 221 on the daily chart. Yep. This one right here. That's a good observation. Oh, or are you talking about... Yeah, you're talking about this one, right? I'm keeping an open mind to all possibilities. One thing I did notice, though, guys, I just want to point this out. One thing I did notice is, like, I'm really thinking it's possible that whether we go up or not in the short term, I don't know, but I could see us purging this accumulation range first. And you can see this fair value gap is in premium. So 15-minute premium fair value gap, and we have S&T at that fair value gap. So this is something I outlined in my pre-market analysis, is we have S&T at this 15-minute fair value gap, and yeah, maybe we run down to this accumulation. But I'm keeping an open mind. I'm not stuck on one thing yet. Well, did you get almost 200 subs in a month? Well, I upload a lot, so that's why. I mean, I live stream, and I'm also trying to upload a short form video and a long form video every single day. So, yeah, I did get like 200 subs in a month, but it's because I upload a lot, and I'm on the grind. I'm locked in. But yeah, we are really keeping an open mind right now. I'm not gonna say we have to do one thing or another, but like I said, right? We have this 15-minute fair value gap in premium. So this is the one thing that I've noticed so far from pre-market analysis is 15-minute fair value gap in premium. We have S&T here. So my thought is maybe we purge this accumulation here. But I'm keeping an open mind. So what this would look like is, so 15-minute fair value gap. $15-minute aligns with the 1 minute. So look at that, guys. Perfect reaction off of that OTE level. So if we go lower off of this, this is why. Orders definitely got filled there, right? So 15-minute fair value gap. So I kind of see this as a 1-minute change state of delivery all through here. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking this now, actually. 1-minute change state of delivery. Okay, hear me out, guys. 1-minute change state of delivery, 15-minute fair value gap, S&T, and then inducement above this high here. I'm not telling you what to do, man. You gotta make your own decision. But low key, see how we perfectly react off of OTE? So I'm watching to see, you know, is this gonna become accumulation, manipulation, distribution? Yeah, well, don't just listen to what I'm saying because I'm wrong all the time. But I mean, yeah, that was a nice reaction off of OTE. It's just one of those things where nothing has to happen, but look how perfectly we react off of OTE and orders got filled here. So if we did go lower, it would make sense. And as well, guys, the fourth standard deviation, the in between the fourth and fifth standard deviation is this accumulation here. So if you think about it from an order pairing perspective, we know that this is a giant liquidity pool. We know that you're going to be able to take profit down here because there's going to be willing sellers from this accumulation range that are going to panic sell for a loss. So I'm looking at this fourth standard deviation here. I think that's probably where the market will draw to. But we'll just have to see. Okay, sounds good. See ya. So here we got 1 minute change to delivery. I bet you market open will probably deliver us lower. That's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, man. I'm not. Well, you don't have to leave. Like, if you don't want to leave, you know. I'm not saying I'm wrong a lot. Like, I've been getting better recently. So, but it's just up to you. Like, if you don't want to watch, I mean, that's totally up to you. But I have been getting better lately. So at least I hope I have. I don't know. But yeah, SMT. External sweep, internal sweep, so yeah. Yep, exactly. So yeah, I think this is going to expand us lower here on market open. Oh, I need to get my accounts up. That's right. To be honest, I actually really like this trade, and I think this is going to work. But I missed the entry, so Powell speaks at 10, so would you wait? Well, 10 o'clock is not for 30 minutes, and I think we're going to expand lower on market open, so yep, there you go. Down to the fourth standard deviation we go. And yeah, boom. Second standard deviation hit. So that would be a 2R right there. So for those who don't understand, Enter at the change of state delivery. Stop loss at the high here, targeting the second standard deviation. That's 2R. So, boom. But I do think we're going to continue to the fourth standard deviation. Oh, I got to get the account pulled up. Yo, marketing, what's up? So we're now pushing back higher. Let me make sure I have all my accounts set up properly. Because, once again, guys, right now I'm only trading one account at a time. And trading an eval on the back end to make sure that I'm smart about my accounts and I don't do anything stupid. Alright, and there we go. So this would have been 2-1 and then you'd get break even there. So, I did not take that, obviously. Now we're expanding higher. And once again, guys, this is a 1 hour fair value gap. So we're watching this. We're watching how we respond to this 1 hour gap, but we're also watching, you know, is this going to, are we going to purge this accumulation here, right? We're keeping both ideas open. To be honest, if we inverse this gap, I would actually take this down to the accumulation. I think that would be a pretty good trade, especially because, you know, accumulation, you see guys, accumulation, manipulation, and if we have SMT, we do have SMT, guys. Oh, we do. Okay. I'm probably going to take this. Accumulation, SMT. So this would be 3 contracts, so 7, 14, 21. So we'll see if we get this. So once again, accumulation. Oh, I don't use Top Step. I'm considering getting accounts with Top Step. Accumulation, SMT with this high. And then sweep. Sorry guys, this is kind of a mess. S&T, sweep. I guess there's nowhere for me to put the word accumulation without it being annoying, so I'm just going to get rid of it. But what I'm saying is, you know, possibly accumulation, manipulation, and then if we inverse this gap, distribution. Hopefully that makes sense. Because we have this accumulation range down here, so that's a giant liquidity pool. So I'm watching that. We'd be delivering from a fair value gap. Keeping my options open here. We have this volume imbalance right here. You can see how this volume imbalance is really holding price down really well, actually. This accumulation range, I see this as a nice strong liquidity. And as well, guys, like, look at these low resistance lows. I like these. So I could see us going there. Also, if you think about it, this is kind of a propulsion block because we have order block, another order block. So I'm not saying I'm necessarily going to take anything, but what I am saying is I'm considering the idea of this move from here to here to go run those low resistance lows. I'm considering that. I'm not saying that has to happen, but let's see where our new day opening gap is. So once again, this is, market open, right? So I'm kind of anticipating this to be the Judas swing. Why can't I see the new day opening gaps? Oh, it's all the way down here. Once again, we have this old 15-minute fair value gap. I'm still watching this. Okay, if we get this 1 minute change state delivery, very interested in taking this. And then doing like TP1. Because this would be accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Do we have SMT? Okay. Once again, I'm watching this. Still think this could be a Judas swing. Measuring this out. It's possible we need to tap premium here. That's possible. We have a 15-minute BPR up here as well. So I might watch that. Actually, kind of like this one better as propulsion block. Okay, so now we're tapping into this 15-minute BPR. Once again, we have low resistance lows here. Keeping an open mind. It's also a 5-minute. Actually, might be better to use this as a 5-minute BPR. Right, you guys see, like, this looks to me like accumulation. Manipulation. Distribution. That's what it looks like to me. We have low resistance lows here. So I'm watching this 10 a.m. macro. We have SMT with this high, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. I think it just got taken. I'm looking for SMTs a little bit more, so I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Nothing obvious. So maybe we'll form a top around here, because then the second standard deviation will line up like that, and the fourth will line up like that. I don't know though, that's complete speculation. We have the bullish S&P. So we've got bullish S&P still. I don't know. I'm still considering this to be Judas swing. Alright, if we get this change of state delivery. Then I'll enter on the retest. Well, how many contracts is that? 5. Oh, that was violent. Do we have S&T? Anyway, I kind of want to see this gap get inverse too. If we wick this gap, I probably won't take this. Oh yeah, we got Powell speaking at 10 a.m., huh? I'm gonna still take this. I'd give this post-trade approval. Okay, never got filled. Okay, I never got filled, so I'll just step away. Never got filled. You know, I could have entered on the close, but I didn't like that close. Okay, I'll enter this if we get the retest here. And then yeah. So I'm gonna do TP1 at 1R and break even. And then TP2 at 2R, wherever that is. Yeah, I think if we hit the change state delivery, there's no reason we don't run at least to here. So I'm very comfortable with this if we get it. And I'll give it a post-trade approval. You can even go TP1 and break even here. Nah, I'll go here. TP1 and break even here. Well, wherever 1R is, that's where I have to. So 1R is right here. I'm waiting for the change of state delivery if we retest it. Nice.
Order filled.
All right. 7, 14, 21. What would this be? 14. Okay,
Order filled.
break even. I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna do. Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep this as this. I'm gonna keep it as this. I'm gonna keep it as this. Man.
Stop filled.
All right. The rest got stopped at break even. So that was like 3/5 of an hour because I took 3 cons off here and then the rest got stopped at break even. This is what it is. So, as always, I'm going to go on a 5-minute walk as per my rules after any trade. Okay, 5-minute walk. But I bet you we're going to go to the fourth standard deviation. I bet you. We're going to go here. But that, yeah, I have to go on a 5-minute walk as per my rules, so. Yep. Okay. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Maybe I should have just taken all off at 1R, but yeah, it's fine. Nah, I think what I did was fine. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, I like that trade. I think that was a pretty good trade, to be honest. I think you can see we hit the first standard deviation. And look at that. That's beautiful, man. Look how perfectly we react off of that. Yeah, we're definitely going to go run all those lows. So I think we just hit the second standard deviation. Yep, there you go. You can see it right there. Smart money is leaving its mark. There you go, second standard deviation. So, second standard deviation hit, first standard deviation hit. I think we'll hit the fourth standard deviation, to be honest. But we'll just have to see. It's possible that, we end up reversing off of this, and we have to keep an open mind for that, right? Because, yeah, actually, you know what? No, I actually kind of think we're going to reverse. Because this is a giant accumulation range. Did we get SMT? We have SMT with this low. So if we inverse this, consider taking this. Probably if we inverse this 30-second. Might even just go for 1R on this, because I don't know if we go much higher than 1R. Okay, if we inverse this gap here, I'm going to take it to 1R. That's what I'm going to do. I like this. I would give this post-trade approval. So I'm looking at the 30-second. If we inverse this gap, all right. Seven seconds. 6, 5. I'm not convinced we inverse that. So maybe you want to take this on the 1 minute instead. Only thing is, I'm not as big of a fan as on the 1 minute as I am, because I don't know if the RR makes sense. We get the 1 minute. We did not get it. We did get the 30-second though. And I actually like the 30-second. Okay, I'm gonna limit order on the 30-second.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in. I'm taking this on the 30-second. 1R. So the way I took this is this 30-second inversing. I'm going to actually go half off here at the end of the bodies. Just in case we don't hit it. Actually, no, I'll just have it like this. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go break even now. I'm actually gonna take a couple off here.
Order filled. Okay, I'm gonna take another 2 off, and then Order filled.
I'm just gonna. There we go. I'm taking all off there. Well, I'm trying to get this account to pass. So once this account gets to 5,300, I'm gonna put a trailing stop. There we go. I think that's. There we go.
Order filled.
Oh, it didn't hit it.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, yeah, I messed up that, but you get the idea. Dang it, dude. I messed this up. I was 200 away from having it pass. Dang it, dude. It's just, I'm so stupid. Oh man, I'll just be honest, guys. What happened is I was $10 away from it passing, and I tried to re-enter. That was the most retarded thing. I don't know why I did that, dude. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna let my mistakes be in the past, and let's move forward. But here you can see I did take both of these trades here. I did this retarded thing where I tried to get the last 10 points back, and that was really stupid. But yeah, here was that first trade. Guys, I don't know why I did that. That was so stupid. I should not have done that. And here's the second trade. Boom. That was dumb. I'll be better than that in the future. Dang it, dude. It's just annoying because I really wanted to pass this account. I guess it just sucks to suck. Okay, 5-minute walk. So yeah, it's just annoying because I just need 200 more. Look at this, guys. I just need 200 more dollars, and then this account is passed. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. We'll just keep trading tomorrow, I guess. Okay, 5-minute walk. Alright, I'm back. So once again, guys, it was a great trade. But in the moment, I did something really dumb, and I tried to get the last 10 points back. I tried to get the last 10 points back, and then I instantly realized, oh, I am being really stupid right now. What? Like, no matter how, like, even though I'm getting better, it's like, what is it? It's like, why did I do that? That was so stupid. But anyway, good thing I realized that that was stupid, like, right after I did it. What can I say, guys? I'm a human being, but I'm trying my best to get better every single day. So, there's nothing else to say other than I'm going to keep trying. But look how close I am to passing this eval. $200. So, yeah. Pretty sick. Yeah, I'm going to get some water. Let's switch the screen back. I just wish I. Sometimes, yeah, you just wish you're perfect, but you know, it is what it is. Like, every day I get a little better. So, but yeah. I did mess this up though. I should not have. Well, it wasn't terrible to take a partial, but I'm really. No, I'm not gonna lie. I should not have done what I did. So I took a partial, like, right here. And honestly, I should not be taking partials before 1R. I don't think that I should at all. And so I should have just taken half off at 1R like my plan was, or plan is always to do, right? My plan is always take half off at 1R, take the rest off in between 1 and 2R. And I should have stuck with that plan, and unfortunately I was like, well, I'm going to take a partial right here. It's like, But yeah, the nice thing about this is, when this inversed, I entered on the retrace a little bit, so it was still valid, and then I think it stopped out of break even because of it. So So now we just kind of just wait and watch. Because I can't take any more trades. I hit my max. So Do I trade PM session? No, I'm done for the day. I have to go. I have to go to work. But I think one of the biggest differences in my trading is actually the fact that like I'm working now, and it sounds weird, but guys, like if you solely focus on trading, it's just gonna make it harder, and that's something I was realizing is the more pressure you put into it, the more it's like gonna explode in your face before you're gonna turn profitable, and that's kind of how it was for me. So I don't know. I think if you just work and get a job, it relieves some stress, but it's not something that I really wanted to do for the longest time. But you know, I I recognize that trying to make money with trading, it's just too much pressure to try and only make money with trading. So I'm just annoyed that we ended up being $200 away from passing this eval. Like, that just makes me mad. I want to pass another eval so badly. It's just like you want that short-term dopamine hit. You want to just click buy or sell and just. I mean, I definitely like theoretically I could definitely do that and probably pass it, but I'm not gonna do it. It's just not. It's just my short-term dopamine is wanting it, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to. So it sucks because now, like, I can't trade the next accounts yet. I can't trade the next accounts yet until this gets passed. So I gotta pass this. Yeah, there is. It's just, I was just like, I was excited to get my next line. Because what I'm doing is I'm trading one eval and one funded at a time so I don't blow my fundeds. And the eval is on the back end with like 6 times the risk. And then once I pass the eval, then I add another eval and funded into the group. So it's just slowly scaling back into it, right? That's my plan, and I like the plan a lot. But what was it? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just annoyed that it was so close and didn't pass, but it's whatever. Yeah, there's nothing to do now. This is, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing going on now. So I might, since there's nothing else, like I'm not maybe taking any more trades, I might just step away from the screen for a second. So. Best. Oh yeah, no, I can't. I can't take any more trades. My max trades is 2 in a day, and also I still give the trade a post trade approval, but because I liked it, but objectively price action is terrible right now. So, but I still give the trade a post trade approval because objectively this was a good trade. We inverse this 32nd. We're gonna go to these equal highs. Objectively, I like that. Even though price action's kind of bleh, but the reason I like it is because we also had SMT as well. So just high conviction trade in bad price conditions. You know, it was still a good trade. So I'm giving the post trade approval, but it's like, yeah, definitely starting to give the vibes of I'm not messing with this. Especially because I literally can't, because of my rules. I can't take any more trades. 2 trades max. But notice how I get this SMT, and that's what's propelling us higher. We have this 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, it was a good day. I'm annoyed that it didn't pass the account, but bro, I gotta just be happy and say, yeah, I took 2 wins today, so. So I think this is a good trade where we have this 15-minute fair value gap, and then, whoops, we have S&T with this 15-minute fair value gap, and then we have a 1-minute change of state of delivery here. So this is pretty nice. But yeah, now I learned a very valuable lesson, which is sometimes you're going to be really close to passing an eval, and you're going to want to just re-enter to try and get the last 10 points. But, dude, I cannot do that. That's not acceptable at all. So, yeah. So S&T 15-minute for value gap. One-minute change of state of delivery. Hey, look, we backtest OT. We're gonna go to the first standard deviation. We're gonna go here. Look how perfectly we backtest it right to the sweet spot. Boom. I think this is gonna end up being a buy model at this point. I think we'll probably go up to here. That's probably London's high. Yeah, London's high is aligned with this second standard deviation. That's probably where we're going. But yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a bit since I'm kind of done trading. I am keeping the live stream going because I'm supposed to be forward testing this whole entire time, so until 11:10. So I'm gonna mark this out, and that's when I'm done. Like, I want to just end the live stream, right? But I know I'm not supposed to. Like, and because of that, I'm going to choose to be disciplined and just keep the live stream going. Like, I'm tired, but I should probably just keep monitoring price, keep talking until 11:10 because that's what I'm supposed to do. So, we're getting bearish S&T. Okay, this is interesting. 15-minute for value gap. Bearish S&T. Oh, this is a nice trade. Hang on a second. I'm going to take this on demo if we get it. So I'm going to log out of my Tradeovate accounts and then take it on demo if we get it. Okay. Actually, we'll just take it on demo on here. Oh, should we try the OTE entry? Guys, should we try the OTE entry? I say let's try it. This will be fun. Let's see if this works. I think this is gonna work actually. Yeah, this is definitely gonna work, guys. Watch this work. I'm calling it. Alright, there we go. This is gonna work. If I'm right, someone owes me something. I'm gonna take this on the other demo account as well. Oh, I just realized I can't do that. Well, I can do it. I'm just... Dude. Actually, I bet you we're gonna go to down here, actually. I bet you we're gonna go all the way down here. I bet you we're gonna go to the fourth standard deviation. Look how perfectly this lines up with this low. Yeah. Guys, this is a giant cell model. We're gonna go all the way to this fourth standard deviation here. If I'm right, someone owes me something. Watch this. We're gonna go from here all the way to here. Etsy, bro. If I'm right and we go here, someone has to give me something. I don't know what, but this, like, I'm telling you, we got SMT 15-minute BPR, retesting OTE before the change state delivery. Guys, I know this sounds crazy, but I think we're gonna go all the way down here. I think we're gonna go to the fourth standard deviation. If I'm right, this is gonna be the craziest trade in the world. Let's actually just go for the fourth standard deviation. If I'm right, I'm the GOAT. This is paper, by the way. So we're gonna get the change state delivery now. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of all this. But if I'm right, I'm gonna come back to this because it's gonna be awesome. What RR is this? Bro, I think I'm already at 3R. Alright, 15-1. If this hits, I'm the GOAT. Alright, I'm just gonna exit this out. I am just waiting for 11:10 at this point because, yeah, I already took my trades for the day. Oh, I'm just tired, man. I might fall asleep. I'm so tired. Alright. That trade got stopped out. Man, nice liquidity pool. Honestly, both of these are nice. 7 more minutes, and then I can get off the chart. The nice thing about the next trade, whatever trade I take, is I'm only going to need to get like 0.1 R, and then it's going to pass the eval. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Yo, wait, I just now realized it's really not a big deal that the eval didn't pass, because next trade I take, I literally just have to get like 0.1 R, and then hopefully it'll pass. So, and then I can implement the next round of fundeds. Of next funded and eval. When is it gonna be 11:10? When is it gonna be 11:10? 4 minutes. This price action's so bad. This price action is so bad. Yeah, this 1 hour gap from down here is definitely holding. Honestly, once you just start to think about the market just in fair value gaps and you ignore like order blocks, breaker blocks, rejection block, ignore everything else. Only you look at the market in fair value gaps. It makes things so much simpler. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Trader Day is one of the guys that said that, and that's the realest thing. Like, just fair value gaps and SMTs, man. Like, ignore order blocks, ignore breaker blocks, ignore rejection blocks, dude. Just focus on fair value gaps and SMTs. That is like actually I'm not gonna lie, I might tweet that. I'm gonna tweet that right now. Yeah, 1 hour for value gap. And then what happens here? 5 minute SMT, and then change day delivery. And like, yeah, like I said, guys, remember when I said we're probably gonna hit the first standard deviation? I can't remember when I said that, but let's go measure this out. You can see we definitely hit the first standard deviation. So, oh, it's 11:10. All right, guys, that's it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.